The guy who believes a good laugh and a few smart moves can do more for your health than half the vitamins in your cabinet. Today, we're diving into something close to my heart, 5 simple exercises that can help you feel stronger, steadier, and a whole lot more alive after 60. You see, we all have that moment when we realize our bodies don't move quite like they used to. Maybe it's when you try to stand up after watching a Netflix marathon and suddenly your knees start cracking like popcorn. Or when you bend over to tie your shoes and think, well, this might be my new home now. Don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, according to the National Institute on Aging, nearly half of adults over 65 say daily tasks like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair feel tougher than before. But the good news? The right movements, done consistently, can change that faster than you can say pass the remote. And that's exactly why I'm here, to share 5 proven, senior-friendly moves, and a few hilarious stories that have helped you can regain balance, strength, and confidence. So if that sounds like something you want more of, hit that notification bell, grab your favorite chair, and let's dive right in. Your comeback tour starts now. 1. Chair squat, the exercise that retired a chair. Let's start with something simple, powerful, and yes, slightly rebellious, the good old chair squat. Now, before you roll your eyes, hear me out. This humble movement does more than help you stand up, it rewires your body's natural strength from the ground up. When you sit and rise, your thighs, hips, and core team up like an old band reuniting for one more great concert. It wakes up muscles that have been napping since the early 2000s and tells your balance system, hey, we're still in business. That's a big deal because after 60, the body starts losing muscle mass, roughly 3% every year, according to the National Institute on Aging, but squats slow that right down. Each time you stand and sit, you're training the body to stay independent, to get off the couch, out of the car, or even dance when the radio plays your favorite tune. Now, speaking of couches, there's this story about Mr. Harold, a 72-year-old retired math teacher from Ohio. Every morning, his wife, Linda, would tease him, Harold, you're going to flatten that poor couch before lunch. So one day, Harold decided to prove her wrong. He watched a YouTube video about chair squats for seniors and thought, how hard can this be? He grabbed the nearest chair, an old wooden one from their wedding set, and started his first rep. Down, up. Down, up. By the 5th squat, he felt like an Olympic athlete. But when he tried to sit back down after his workout, the chair gave a loud crack and one leg collapsed. Linda came running in, shocked, then burst out laughing. I guess that chair just filed for retirement too, she said. Instead of getting mad, Harold laughed so hard he couldn't stop. From that day, he started calling it the exercise that retired my chair, and he did it daily, now with a sturdy dining chair. A year later, at a family barbecue, he proudly showed everyone how he could still squat and stand like a pro, no broken furniture this time. The family still jokes, watch out, the chair destroyer's in the house. Moral of the story? Start with a strong chair. And maybe a strong sense of humor too. Now, if you want to feel results quickly, there's a small trick that works wonders. Each time you stand, press your heels firmly into the ground and imagine you're pushing the floor apart beneath you. That simple cue activates your glutes better than any fancy gym equipment. Do 10 of those while waiting for your coffee, and you'll feel the warmth in your legs before the cup is half full. Over time, those few seconds of mindful effort turn into balance, stability, and confidence, the real kind of strength that keeps you upright when life gets wobbly. 2. Heel-to-toe walk, the balance booster you didn't know you needed. Now, let's move to something that looks easy until you try it, walking heel-to-toe. It's a sneaky little move that trains your balance system like a tightrope artist, minus the circus tent. As we age, the body's ability to sense where it is in space, that's called proprioception, but don't worry, there's no quiz later, gets a little rusty. This exercise sharpens it again. You line up your feet, heel of one, toes of the other, and just walk straight. You'll feel your ankles and core working together, gently correcting every tiny wobble. Over time, this builds what I call real-world balance, the kind that keeps you steady when stepping off curbs or reaching for the top shelf. A fascinating report from the University of Colorado's Movement Research Center found that just 10 minutes of daily balance walking improved stability scores in seniors by an average of 18% within 2 months. That's not just data, that's a recipe for fewer falls and more freedom. And the best part? You can do it anywhere. Down the hallway, across the kitchen, even while waiting for the microwave to finish yelling at you. If you want to make it even more effective, try this. Take off your shoes once in a while and walk barefoot on a soft mat or carpet. The tiny muscles in your feet wake up like they've had a shot of espresso, giving you better control and grip. Once that feels easy, challenge yourself. Turn your head gently side to side while walking, like you're looking for a friend across the room. It trains your body and brain together, improving reaction time for real-life situations. You'll probably laugh at yourself the first few tries, and that's fine. Every wobble is progress. After all, life's just one long balancing act, we might as well enjoy it. 3. Calf raises, the supermarket dance that keeps your heart happy. Now, here comes one of my favorites, calf raises. They're small, quick, and surprisingly powerful. Think of your calves as your body's built-in heart helpers. Every time you lift your heels, those muscles act like pumps, pushing blood back up to your heart and preventing swelling in the legs. The American Heart Association notes that people who regularly move their lower legs have significantly better circulation and less leg fatigue during daily activities. That's not just about looking toned, it's about keeping your blood flowing, your ankles steady, and your steps confident. And speaking of confidence, meet Dorothy, 68, from Florida, a cheerful grandmother who swears her secret to youth is doing calf raises anywhere. And she means anywhere. One afternoon at Publix supermarket, she was waiting in line, bored out of her mind. So she decided to do a few quick calf raises while holding her shopping cart for balance. At first, nobody noticed. Then, a little boy in line behind her whispered to his mom, "Mom, that lady's dancing." Dorothy giggled but kept going, up and down, humming to the store's background music. Suddenly, the cashier joined in, joking, "Are we starting a new workout class here?" Before she knew it, 3 people in line started copying her. The whole checkout line was marching in place, laughing together like an impromptu senior Zumba class. Later, she told her daughter, "See? Fitness and fun don't need a gym. Just a grocery line and a good attitude." Now, every time she shops, the staff greets her with, "Hey Dorothy, ready for today's calf raise club?" Moral: you can stay fit anywhere, even between the frozen peas in the checkout lane. Now here's a little trick that'll double the benefit. Try raising your heels quickly but lower them slowly, counting to 4 on the way down. That slow descent builds stability and strength deep in the muscle fibers. Or, for a twist, angle your toes slightly inward for 10 raises, then outward for 10 more. Each variation trains a different part of your calves and keeps your joints flexible. Do this while brushing your teeth or waiting for coffee, and you'll sneak in more exercise than most people get in a gym membership they never use. 4. Shoulder rotations, because posture is the new power move. Let's move a bit higher now, to the shoulders, those forgotten heroes that carry our groceries, our worries, and occasionally, our grandkids. Over the years, hunching over phones, laptops, and steering wheels turns those joints stiff. But there's a simple fix: shoulder rotations. Just by making big, slow circles with your shoulders, you're lubricating the joints, stretching the chest, and improving posture in one easy move. The Arthritis Foundation once shared data showing that seniors who practice daily shoulder mobility had up to 37% less stiffness after only 6 weeks. That's nearly a third less creaking when you reach for your cereal box in the morning. The secret is to keep the motion smooth and easy. Think of it as oiling the hinges, not forcing them. Roll your shoulders 10 times forward, 10 times back, and breathe deeply as you do it. The more relaxed you stay, the more effective it becomes. And if you really want to feel the difference, tuck a small rolled towel between your elbows and ribs while you move. It keeps your arms aligned, stops the flapping chicken effect, and focuses the movement right where it should be, in the shoulder joint. A small but wonderful side effect is that this exercise helps release tension built up from the day. Many seniors I've coached like doing it before bedtime. It's a great way to let go of the day's stiffness, both physical and emotional. Think of it as a nightly reset button. And if someone catches you doing shoulder circles in your pajamas, just tell them you're rotating away stress. You'll feel taller, looser, and ready to take on tomorrow without needing a back massage from your grandkids. 5. Seated marching, fitness from the comfort of your chair. Finally, let's wrap up with an exercise that proves there are no excuses. Seated marching is as friendly as it sounds. You sit in a sturdy chair, lift one knee, then the other, and voila, your heart and legs are working in harmony. What's remarkable is how effective this tiny move can be. Researchers at Harvard Health Publishing observed that older adults who practice seated leg exercises 3 times a week improve their lower body strength by about 20% after 2 months. That's from the comfort of their own chair. The beauty of seated marching is accessibility. You can do it while chatting, watching TV, or waiting for your toast to pop. But if you want to make it work faster, hold a small pillow gently between your knees as you lift your legs. That pillow forces your inner thighs and abs to engage, doubling the effort without you even noticing. Try doing it during every TV commercial break. It's short, fun, and surprisingly energizing. Before long, your legs will feel lighter, your circulation better, and you'll start tapping your toes to the rhythm of life again. Many of my senior clients say this simple exercise brings them back a sense of control, like their body is saying, "See? We've still got this." And they do. Every march, every lift, is a small act of defiance against aging, a reminder that the body loves movement, no matter how gentle. So the next time you're sitting in your favorite recliner, lift those knees with pride. You're not just sitting, you're marching forward into better health. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the little bell, because, trust me, your future knees will thank you for it. So there you have it, 5 simple moves that don't need fancy gyms, expensive mats, or miracle gadgets. Chair squats to keep your legs strong, heel-to-toe walks to sharpen your balance, calf raises to keep that blood flowing, shoulder rotations to smooth out the stiffness, and seated marching to remind your body it was built to move, even on your favorite TV day. Together, they create a rhythm that keeps your body young, your joints smiling, and your spirit laughing. Staying healthy after 60 isn't about chasing youth, it's about celebrating life, one joyful, slightly wobbly step at a time. And remember, my friends, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life, and the laughter, in your years. So keep smiling, keep moving, and I'll see you, and your amazing energy, in the next one.